Hello, hello, hello. I was gonna work on the Shadow Slave video, so I thought why not stream it. And not these characters. Uh, I have the characters done. I'm gonna use them, not these. You know where you are, you know where you are. That's important. Darling, one day I'm gonna go. Can you go to your shore? Lord, man, does it bad. These are the characters I made for part 3 of Shadow Slave. How are you? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. You made Morgan yet. This is supposed to be her. In the wiki, it said, on the wiki, it said that she wore a suit, a business suit. So this is supposed to be a suit that also gives her enough mobility to move. How are you? I'm fine. Just gonna start working on Shadow Slave. I uploaded, I finished, I finished ReZero, the re-if reactions, and uploaded it for members. The work in progress one, the draft one. File link, cohort plus moderation data. Okay, need a screenshot. I need a hero. Who's the blue hair? She's supposed to be Jet, the the girl from the slums. She has short hair. I made her hair shorter, but someone said she has shoulder length hair, so I made them a bit longer. Mhm. This is supposed to be like after Nephi's joined the Valor clan, but before Sunny went to Antarctica. Nephi, Cassie, Jet, Morgan, Kai, and Effie. Like Sunny has decided. Sunny, this after Morgan, after like he just called Jet to ask her how cold the Antarctica is, that scene. This is that timeline. Mhm. For collapsing phone, darling, C, Control Shift V. It's fine. Jet, I don't know that her hair's blue. It's supposed to be like dark blue. So almost it appears black, but it's dark blue. Her eyes are also blue. Anyways, what is this? We're gonna show react to the future part 3. Implies joint plan valor before Sunny went to Antarctica. At this point, Cassie had the ability to see from others' eyes, right? She could see from others' eyes. She could use others to see and sense. So in this part, you want to cover my second nightmare in Antarctica, yes. And after this would be the third nightmare and Sunny becoming fateless, and after that would be him becoming a sovereign and the reason and Weaver probably. If I can find good edits on Weaver. Just after Nifa joined before Sunny. Wait, I need to tweak her design, Cassie's design. Hmm. Hmm. She used to wear a gold type thing. What would Cassie wear? Her eyes. Something waiting, waiting, drives you crazy. Want nothing you want. Accessories. Maybe in accessories there will be something. Huh. Maybe this. I used this last time. Mm, gonna go. What would Cassie wear on her eyes in the second after the second nightmare? Or should I use just something basic? Y and I have 40 edits today. I hope I can fit them all in like 10 minutes. Or else I'll have to split this into two parts too. Mm. I finally made it to a stream. Welcome. Okay, I'm just gonna use something basic. Like 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 this. How does it look? She looks just like a dream. The prettiest girl I've ever seen. The cover of a magazine. The cover of a magazine. Now to take a screenshot of this. Hmm, okay. Change the background to a solid color, green. When will the fixed part two drop for non-members? Tomorrow on Friday. It's scheduled for that. Her blindfold was oh, we got a new member. Welcome. Her blindfold was the color blue. I don't think she wears that outside of Dream World. Uh, when no, I remember there being a line that was like she didn't used to wear it, but started wearing it after like people would get creeped out by her. Hmm. No, wait, that was after the third nightmare, I think. So she wouldn't wear a blindfold, but she wouldn't keep her eyes open either. What the hell? CapCut, what is this? I'm trying to full screen and it just puts it on the top left. Oh well, I can either keep Cassie's eyes closed the whole time. I can keep her eyes closed. That, hmm, but that I don't like doing that. I'm just gonna give her a blindfold. It's fine. One day I'm gonna go. Can we go? Stay calling, stay calling. Where you where you are, for collection, for down one day, I'm gonna go. Can we call you? Can we call you? Okay, looks nice. So now to put it on her face, this looks bad. Hmm. What are you gonna cover in part three? I'm gonna cover Antarctica and the second nightmare. A bit of second nightmare in Antarctica. Okay, this and then there. This is fine. Yeah, looks good enough. Add an animation and then we're off to the edits. You are where you are, where you are. The collapse is falling down and I can find out forever. Forgotten short time. Yeah, change this to Nephi's cohort plus Morgan and Jet. React to the future part 3 timeline just after Nephi's joined Clan Mother before Sunny went to Antarctica. As a pretendant, Cassie remove this. Design for okay. L minus Z and more than Phantom use Phantom narrow extra bold. Add some border background. Move this to 20. Maybe decrease. No, the size is fine. And start the video. That's good. Did you add something about the scene of Solace? I'm leaving it for uh for third nightmare. I'm gonna cover some of scene of Solace in third nightmare. I do think there's I've edit mentioning it. Like there should be an edit regarding it. I guess I must have removed it.
Hey, bro, what do you want to eat?
This
A
edit.
bagel.
I have this and like there's also another edit. I can't find it now. How many parts do you plan on making? I'm gonna cover till the recent chapters, so probably like five, maybe five. Hell, what is happening? Why won't it let me full screen? It lets me full screen on my second monitor. Watashi. Maybe the text is too big. Mhm. I would rather watch changing stuff, but oh, change their text coloring. is more than a dark red hue gives Jet a dark blue one. Here has to blue. And the video part 2 edit to
Sunless.
Apparently, he killed 400 awakened abominations as a sleeper. Some even say that he hunted
Who's who's Master Sunless?
Apparently, he killed 400 awakened abominations as a sleeper.
400 awakened abominations as a sleeper.
Some even say that he hunted down an ancient fallen devil before awakening.
Ancient Fallen Devils. Part 3. Video 3. Edit 3. Really loves his exaggerating, doesn't he? Now this. Oh, this.
What are you looking at?
Sonny blinked a couple of times, embarrassed, and quickly came up with an excuse. Then he opened his mouth and answered,
Your breasts?
You're too late to start with your heart in a headlock. I don't believe any of this. Is it too late to start with your heart in a headlock? You know you're better than this. You've been walking, you've been hiding, and you're there. You've been half dead half the time. Monitoring
The
you.
Black Mountain. Both heroes and monsters fell by his hand. Unbroken, he entered the ruined temple of a long-forgotten god and spilled his blood on the sacred altar. The gods were dead, and yet they listened. Glorious, your treachery. The Black Mountain. Both heroes and monsters fell by his
No, no, no. What would the correct word be? Is this awakening his debut for the like from the sleepers when someone becomes a sleeper? They're first called aspirant, but what do the waking world people call it? His first trial, first nightmare. Yeah, first nightmare. No, no, first nightmare would be the Forgotten Shore. First nightmare would be the Forgotten Shore, and second would be the is better to say this is first nightmare. Lady. Hmm. Welcome. The spell. What does the spell say? Aspirant. Well, prepare for your first. The, the spell says something. Shadow Slave Wiki. When in doubt, consult the wiki. Is there a search bar? Where's the search bar? Here's the search bar. Aspirant. Awakened. Aspirant affected by arrest of other alkali aspirant by the spectacle how to move can be found with falsely rather than the they given attributes. Given as a survey become clearer and simple the power and awakened people who pass the first trial of the nightmare spell and survey connected to the team ran nightmare spell. Nightmare spell functions purpose nightmares dormant towards rank awakened fallen pinned down nightmare creatures nightmares the trials is is this his first trial? That would be better. Because the first nightmare, by saying first nightmare, you would be referring to the Forgotten Shore. And for the second night, by saying second nightmare, you would be referring to the chain dials.
hand. Unbroken, he entered the ruined temple of a long-forgotten god and spilled his blood on the sacred altar.
You've been walking, you've been hiding, Morgan and Chip.
Were dead, and yet they listened. Glory,
Glorious. He basically sacrificed himself to that gods and and it was glorious. Yet treachery truly belongs upon famous service.
You have been bestowed a true name, Lost.
Monitoring his location is due and still call on the skipping end.
Lost from light.
And 5 edits are done out of 42. Hmm. You should show Effie and Kaya saying so that is true because they didn't know. They just know that he had one. No, they did know. This is the continuation of the first two parts. So and in part two, they know about his true name. They know about Shadowbone. These are the same characters from the first two parts. Just, just I had them have a time skip. The timeline changed, but the characters are the same. I should add it here too. Context, if eyes, Cassie, Effie, and Guy are all from the first two parts, just in a future timeline. Just the timeline. Yeah, he has no, in part two it says, in part two Nephi says his true name in the edit, so they know it. This is part three. These are the same characters from the first two parts, and his true name was already revealed in the first two parts. They explained this. You think I'd crumble? You think I'll lay down and die? I'm gonna start another cloud.
That was just one of my many adventures anyway. Although the other ones were admittedly less remarkable. You know, the usual stuff. Slaying dozens of awakened creatures, being resurrected from the doors of death by a beautiful... That was just...
You think I'd crumble? You think I'll lay down and die?
mundane crap like that.
Hey bro, what do
When
you
will
want to
the
eat?
completed part be released? On Friday.
Hey bro, what do you want to eat?
It's available to the members right now.
What a strange ritual.
I know, right?
Their behavior doesn't make any sense.
Indeed. It takes a certain kind of person to face the very depths of despair and still continue to fight. You are one such person, Sonny. A lonesome shadow came to a land of shattered troubles. It was captured and thrown into a cage, but escaped by weaving sorceries for its own soul. The shadow beheaded itself to take the slave collar off its neck, and lost its heart to win its freedom. Leaving the Colosseum behind, the shadow traveled far, got insane. It lived 100 lives and died 100 deaths within a dreadful nightmare.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Kill me again, Osgood. Kill me as many times as you want, and then I will kill you. Again and again. And again. Let's see which one of us is going to break first. You wretched pony. This beautiful steed was tamed by the treacherous lost from light in the depths of a harrowing dream. The two shadows battled across countless nightmares, shattering them all apart. Neither was willing to give up, so in the end, the nightmares did. Sonny.
I did the code brazenly. Dun, 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 dun.
If I ever want to make you mine, Sonny, you will become mine not because you were.
After a few weeks of relative happiness with Nephis, Sonny began to forget. Forget his enslavement, his powerlessness, his pain, his nightmares, everything that drove him this far. Sonny had gradually let his guard down around Nephis, while the contract set by his aspect was an issue. It wasn't as if Nephis would exploit it right. He could trust her with this. In the corner of his eye, he saw a scrawny young man with a serpent tattoo. The sin of solace, in the form of his past self, looked at him with an expression of disgust.
There is nothing more deplorable than a slave who begins to trust his slaver.
I'm nobody, and I have nothing. So, let's change everything.
Okay, I got an idea of what to do now. You take that combo, you can lay it on the bar. Trim the video, add the animation, stay
That was
in.
just That was just one of my many adventures anyway. Although the other ones were admittedly less remarkable. You know, the usual stuff. Slaying dozens of awakened creatures, being resurrected from the doors of death by a beautiful princess, summoning ancient horrors from the depths of the cursed sea, outsmarting ancient fiends to escape from their clutches. Outsmarting ancient fiends to escape from the cursed sea, outsmarting ancient fiends to escape from their clutches. Cursed sea, outsmarting ancient fiends.
Yo, bro, I just saw it. Thanks for the super chat. The part two of Shadow Slave will be out on Friday, so tomorrow. It's already available for members. Part two for public will be out on tomorrow 6 p.m. 6 p.m. my time. So like So like 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least I think I'm correct. So fated is the reason why it keeps on getting into impossible situations and somehow surviving.
Fighting gargantuan leviathans underwater and so forth.
Mundane stuff like that. Survival.
That was just one of my many adventures anyway. Although the other ones were, admittedly, less remarkable. You know, the usual stuff. Slaying dozens of awakened creatures, being resurrected from the doors of death by a beautiful princess, summoning ancient horrors from the depths of the cursed sea, outsmarting ancient fiends to escape from their clutches, sailing through the abyss on a boat, fighting gargantuan leviathans underwater and so forth. Mundane like that.
This mundane.
That.
Hey bro,
That.
hey bro, what do you want to eat?
The souls of the innocent.
A bagel.
Now!
Yep. Everyone who thinks them.
Bagel.
What a strange ritual.
I know, right?
Their behavior doesn't make any sense.
Indeed.
What a strange ritual.
I know, right? No, right?
Their behavior doesn't make any sense.
Indeed.
All the girls are caring, caring. All the girls are caring, caring. All the girls are caring, caring, caring. All the girls are calling, calling, all the girls are calling, calling, all the girls are calling, calling, all the calling call. Yeah, good luck with that. The girls are caring, caring, all the girls are caring, caring, all the girls are caring.
It takes a certain kind of person to face the very depths of despair and still continue. It takes a certain kind of person to face the very depths of despair and still continue to fight. You are one such.
And Morgan, Morgan, what could Morgan say? All the girls are caring, caring, all the girls are caring, caring, all the girls are caring, caring, all the caring call. And it's done, and it's been 2 minutes. Hmm. Morgan and Jeff. KFC. Waited at work again. All the girls are getting married. All the girls are getting married. All the girls are getting married. All the getting girls. Does did Cassie know about him being mongrel? I don't think she did. Huh. No. Okay, yeah. Thought I thought the same. R minus who? No, no one. Would be fun. He was like he was like mongrel or something. Dun, dun. Can't be. Can't. Welcome, Mongrel. This was a day of life. Ta-da-da. And of course, his Mongrel. With the blue head dude. That's Jet, the girl. You're lucky she didn't hear you. I would still be wary about of corpses. Who knows which corpse might be her? Does she look like a guy? I mean, she has a shield. Maybe that's why. I mean, to me, she looks like a girl. Oh well. Continuing. I can do this anymore. Minus Morgan and Jet. Wouldn't Nephi be more surprised about Sunny being mongrel? She would. These aren't the reactions. This is just the placeholder. I make the dialogues and edits first. I'll I'll make this a comedic moment. So the reactions, the surprise reaction would be here. I can do this. Yeah, I should make this more comedic than the first two. This can be true, right? Looks good so far, bro. Thank, thank you for the what do you call this? The for the for the for the gift for the super chat. Yes, super chat. I think that's what it's called. Thanks for the super chat. I'll be covering the second nightmare and the Antarctica arc in this one, hopefully. And we're on the second nightmare. We're on the second nightmare edits.
A lonesome shadow came to a land of shattered dreams. It was captured and thrown into a cage, but escaped by weaving sorceries from its own soul. The shadow beheaded itself to take the slave collar off its neck, and lost its heart to win its freedom. Leaving the Colosseum behind, the shadow traveled far and got ensnared. It lived 100 lives and died 100 deaths within a dreadful nightmare, forgetting what it was and where it came from. The shadow did not break, and so the nightmare broke instead. Free once again, the shadow befriended a mad sorcerer, a feral child, a crippled archer, and a blind prophet. Together, they collected the deaths of the immortal lords and waged a war against the holy city. The lords were killed, the city was destroyed. The shadow broke the chains of hope and set desire free. Wake up, Sunless. Your
The
nightmare is
nightmare
over.
is over. I think I have an edit of hope too. Where's the edit of hope? Here. And wait, I'm at the. No, okay. I thought I was already at the 8 minute mark.
A lonesome shadow came to a land of shattered dreams. It was captured.
Cut the top part off. Like this.
A lonesome shadow came to a land of shattered dreams. It was captured and thrown into a cage, but escaped by weaving sorceries from its own soul.
In sausage from its
Soul.
R minus Neve 5 and Nancy.
lost its heart to win its freedom, leaving the Colosseum behind off its neck, and lost its heart to win its freedom, leaving the Colosseum behind.
I can do this anymore. If this is what I think this is, think it is, isn't, then isn't he, isn't he what, isn't he, then doesn't mean that he's capable of making, capable of forging. Starting seem as appealing as changing star. If this is what I think it is, then doesn't it mean that he's capable of forging memories lost from life?
The shadow traveled far and got ensnared. It lived 100 lives and died 100 deaths within a dreadful nightmare. It lived 100 lives and died.
Minus. Um, that's what, because I don't think the cohort knew about his battle against Nightmare.
Within a dreadful nightmare.
Wake up, Sunless. Your nightmare is over.
Died 100 deaths within a dreadful nightmare, forgetting what it was and where it came from. The shadow did not break, and so the nightmare broke instead. Free once again, the shadow befriended a mad sorcerer, a feral child, a crippled archer, a feral child.
Cassie, Jet, and Mordred. I got a message. Wait, I got a message about my delivery. Okay, I'm back. I just finished the third nightmare. How was it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What's your review on it? I won't be covering the third nightmare in this part. It will be in the next part. I can tell you've never been true to me. can tell that you've never been true to me. When will the part 2 be published? Tomorrow, on Friday, tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time, I think. I can tell that you've never been true to me. This is so fearfully. Okay, my parcel isn't here. Let's continue with the video. Where was I? Chat and moderate. We went there. Crippled archer. Turun, 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 turun.
Waged a war against the holy city. The lords were killed, the city was destroyed. A shadow broke the chains of hope and set desire free.
Moderate. Oh, yeah. I made a mistake. Did I make it before? No. Is there any other mistake in the text? Search for moderate. There is no moderate. Okay. It was only one time.
Together, they collected the deaths of the immortal lords and waged a war against the holy city. The lords were killed, the city was destroyed. A shadow broke the chains of hope and set desire.
Answer question like it says the shadow broke the chains of hope and set desires free. Did Morgan and Jet do they know about the demons? I think Morgan knows, but Jet doesn't, right? Because Morgan's a saint at this point, and Jet is a master. Or is she a saint too? Hmm. I can tell that you've never been true to me. Would they know about the demons? I don't. I think they would know about it, but not much. They they probably don't know their names of the names of the demons. I think Morgan knows. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because she's a saint, so she would know more than, say, for example, Jet. But at the same time, Jet is like Jet has been an awakened for a while now, so she would also know a lot about what she wouldn't shouldn't know. Morgan might know since she was the best in the Citadel. Yeah, yeah, she would. I think they would have surface level knowledge. They would know that there were creatures like gods and demons, but nothing in detail. Maybe Morgan might know names of a couple of them, but nothing much. Wake up song as your nightmare
War
is
is over.
over. Pa, 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 da, da, da. Do, 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 do,
Is
do,
over.
do. Yeah, it says she only knows about the demon of imagination. On the wiki, where does it say that? R minus. Hmm. Living and dying a hundred lives through. Was literal.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Kill me again, bastard. Kill me as many times as you want, and then I will kill you. Again and again
Dun, dun,
and
dun, dun,
again.
dun, dun, dun,
Let's see which one of us is going to break first. You wretched pony.
The next video is this. Okay,
This beautiful steed was
what
tamed
about
by
this? Okay, okay. Mhm.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Kill me again, bastard. Kill me as many times as you want. Again and again and again. Let's see which one of us is going to break first. You wretched pony.
Oops. R minus raging, moving drives you crazy, waiting drives you crazy. I should add a text saying what the horse is. Now let me this and speed of the fallen shadow god fight again, fight in countless nightmares, fighting, fight in countless nightmares, each each trying to do what? Each trying to dominate control over the other. I think yeah. Each trying to trying to dominate control over the other. each vying for control over the other. Hmm. I minus that.
This beautiful steed
Was tamed by the treacherous lost from life.
was tamed by the treacherous steed. This beautiful steed was tamed by the treacherous lost from light in the depths of a harrowing dream. The two shadows battled across countless nightmares, shattering them all apart. Neither was willing to give up, so in the end, the nightmares did. Sunny and the diabolical steed of the fallen Shadow Lord battled across an endless tapestry of nightmares. Both were possessed by an insatiable desire to destroy the other. Burning with bloodlust, fury, and relentless killing intent, their blood flowed across 100 harrowing dreams.
It mentions that it's the Shadow God's horse, so I won't add the text. Drive you crazy.
This beautiful steed was tamed by the treacherous lost from light in
Minus, or minus. Let's see. Drive you crazy.
the two
Please make
shadows
it
battled
longer.
across countless nightmares,
I
shattering
think
them
it's
all
gonna be
apart.
10 minutes long.
Neither was willing to give up. The two shadows battled across countless nightmares, shattering them all
Currently, I
apart.
am at the 5 minute
Neither
mark
was
and I'm
willing to
still
give up,
covering the
so
second
in the end,
nightmare. And I
the
also have to
nightmares
cover
did.
the whole of Antarctica. I'm on edit 17 and
Sunny
I
and the
have 41 edits chosen. So it would be sufficiently long.
two shadows battled across countless nightmares, shattering them all apart. Neither was willing to give up, so in the end, the nightmares did. Sunny and the diabolical steed of the fallen, the nightmares did. As did. Sunny and the diabolical steed of the fallen Shadow Lord battled
Report the shadow.
Destroy the other. Burning with bloodlust, fury, and relentless killing intent, their blood flowed across 100 harrowing dreams. Dreams. Destroy the other. Burning with bloodlust, fury, and relentless.
What is this video about? Second or third nightmare? Second. I'm gonna cover the second nightmare and Antarctica. And after, in the fourth part, would be the third nightmare. Tell me this, why did this Lord of Light did this? There's a mistake in the edit. Who's the blue head character? Is she really not that recognizable? She's supposed to be Jet. Most people can't recognize her. Should I change her design or what? Should I make her hair darker? Wait, don't go. Why did the ghost imprison you? Why? Has Sunny told his cohort about this, about the demons being God's flaws? When does he tell them? Look, if it isn't so much trouble for you. Alright, I'll change it. I'll change her hair. Also, when does he tell the cohort about the demons, like the flaw, them being God's flaw at the end of the second nightmare? Oh, he has told them, alright. So only Jet. How does she look? Only Sunny learned it from Hope. Yeah, he learned it from Hope and told the cohort. That was what I was asking. Hmm. Raven Black. What the fuck? Raven Black here? What the fuck? I thought it said it says it said blue hair. Fuck, man. I don't remember him telling everyone. Anyone? No, he did tell people because his cohort knew about them being the flaw. All of them probably only live in Nepal. Hmm. Don't they have like a chat? Uh, they have like a chat around the table. Or was it after the third nightmare? No, no, not after the. It was after the second nightmare. Let's find out an illustration of black hair. Hmm. No, on the wiki it says that she has black hair. She had raven black hair and icy blue eyes. I thought her eyes and hair was the same color. I'm wrong, I guess. How's her hairstyle like? Curly, slightly curly, but mm, no, nah, nah, this doesn't suit her. This is fine. With a would she wear earrings? Does she have earrings? No. Tell me, why did the Lord of Light did this? Why did the gods imprison you? Why couldn't they just kill you? Because where their flow. Dun, 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 dun. At this point, both Chet and Morgan are masters, but Morgan would know since she lives in Citadel. I don't think anyone would know about the demons being the gods, bro, because like when Sunny was fighting the Sovereign, when Sunny was fighting Anvil, there was a there was a line when Anvil is like, "You don't know anything." So I don't think Sovereigns shared their knowledge, so they wouldn't know. I don't think most people would know. Only probably only the people from the older generation would know. I'll I'll make her hair like this. Yeah, now they're blue and also black, raven black. Takes so much time for it to register the clicks. The chibi is cute. The black haired one is Morgan, yes. He's supposed to like on the wiki it says that she wears a suit. So that's why I made her wear a suit. She 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 looks like Jet even less now, doesn't she? What's missing? Maybe making her clothes darker. Upper sleeves, pretty babe. You see the shackle baby on the sleigh. Let me if I must be hurry. No, it's a close story. Maybe I should put her in casual clothing. The hair needs to go, yeah. Dirty babe. You see this shackle. I think I should make her wear casual clothing. Uh, Dirty babe, I'm a slave. I'll let you if I misbehave. Would she wear this? No. No, it makes that mistake. Dun, 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 dirty babe. This is the step of the I'm gonna say. I'll let you make if I misbehave. Bruh, I will make a mistake. And this is fine. This is a fine look. Just the hair. Crop top. Ha, 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 ha. I should open the chat. I should keep the chat open. I don't think they would wear crop tops because, like, they would, like, they're, she's a government soldier. She would definitely be wearing, those things. What's they called? She would be wearing shields underneath her clothing, even in civilian clothing, I think. Or so she would try to not wear a crop top to hide, hide the armor underneath. Yet most likely wear the military suit and a bodysuit. Yeah, but I'm trying to make her wear casual clothes because I can't make her look good. This is fine. She should be bold. Uh, uh, uh. There's this is the struggle level and the slave. The children make the fatness behave. So now I have to mistake. We can make her emo. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da. I'm a material girl. Ta-da, ta-da. Give her the curly hair. This? I don't think you meant that. Uh, uh, very, very. This is fine, and I'll. Does she have bangs in the picture? She does not. Okay. So, so. That is a bad yes. I can't accurately portray her. Accurately portray. Accurately portray. Ready, babe. Send the second story honestly. I'll let you hit me if I misbehave. Bro, are you Indian? No. Never been to India. Currently, I'm in Turkey. No, this. What to do? 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 Why? What why? What do you mean? I see the potential. Uh, hmm, 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 hmm. The back here. What does this do? Hmm? Changes nothing. Clap that for sure, bro. Could control yourself. She is a saint. She is not to be messed around with. I wanted to have a strap but also have it pointy. So a hybrid between these two, but it doesn't exist. So no. Alright, this is it. I'm fine with this jet design. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Save progress. Yeah, I love jet. It's like saying the water is blue.
Lust, fury, and relentless killing intent. Their blood flowed across 100
The
harrowing
crazy ones are the
dreams.
best. Bro, she's jet is literally a corpse. Those were just lost on Hmm. Dirty babe. You see the shackles will be on the slave. But you would make me promise behave. Dirty babe. How do you how do you add keyframes? The start should be 100%. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Time is at 6:38. Damn. I have an hour more to finish the video. You see this shot is moving. Why did the Lord of Light do this? Mm, they need to know. Sunny lost from life meets hope, the diamond of desire. There's 104 days of summer vacation. School comes along just to end it. So the annual program of observation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket or finding a mommy or climbing a Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving monkey a shower. I don't think I'll be covering Antarctica in this part because it's already 6 minutes and the whole Antarctica part is still left. There's a hundred days of summer vacation.
If I if I ever want to make you mine, Sunny, you will become mine not because you were forced to, but because you would want to.
After a few.
After a few After a few weeks of relative happiness with Nephis, Sunny began to forget his enslavement.
But, uh,
His nightmares, everything that drove him this far. Sunny had everything that drove him this far. Sunny had gradually let his guard down around Nephis, while the contract set by his aspect saw a scrawny young man with a few weeks of relative few weeks of relative happiness with Nephis, Sunny began to forget his enslavement, his powerlessness, his pain, his nightmares, everything that drove him this far. Sunny had gradually let his guard down around Nephis, while the contract set by his aspect was an issue. It wasn't as if Nephis would exploit it right. With this, in the corner of his eye, he in the corner of his eye, he saw a scrawny young man with a serpent tattoo. The sin of solace, in the form of his past self, looked at him with an expression of disgust, of solace, in the at him with an expression of disgust.
There is nothing more deplorable than a slave who begins to trust his.
come back for the rain is falling down. कैसी मॉर्गन Come, let's watch the rain. It's falling down. Come, let's watch the rain. It's falling down. I need that description of shadow point. Ta-dum, ta-dum. No results. Come, let's watch the rain. It's falling down. Pum, 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 pum. Ah, yeah, this is the perfect thing to watch on 51 AM. Welcome, welcome. You can fall asleep listening to the edits or something. You are not trying to sleep. Name lost from night, light. True name. True name lost from light. Low. Come, let's watch the rain. It's falling down. He's enslaved to. He is enslaved to her. Come, let's watch the rain. It's falling down. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo.
I'm nobody, and I have nothing. So, let's change everything.
Come, watch the rain.
I'm nobody, and I have nothing.
So, let's change everything.
After a few
And I have nothing. So,
Make a reaction broken sword go. And
In the same way, in the same way, the people who held the true power were comfortable doing nothing to save the population of Antarctica. The chain of nightmares had happened in the southern quadrant, but the next time, it might happen somewhere else. Then, too, they would remain indifferent. Then, the people who held the true power were comfortable doing nothing to save the population. The chain of nightmares had happened in the southern quadrant, but the next time, it might happen somewhere else. Then, too, they would remain indifferent. Then, Sunny smiled. Different. Then, Sunny smiled and answered in a friendly tone. Master J. Sunny smiled and answered in a friendly tone. Master Jet? Hey, I have a question for you. Master Jet? Hey, I have a question for you. He paused for a second and then asked, how cold is it in Antarctica? Is it in Antarctica?
Mayor, are you dating Mongrel? Mayor, are you dating Mongrel?
No.
Is it working? Hello, hello. Okay, it works. My earbud certainly died and it made a loud pop noise in my ear. Where was I? I'm on 25 and 41 are left. 42.
About something that's really been bothering you. At least she proceeds to say, "Oh, I will never force you to do anything. If you're gonna follow me, it's because you want to." And in her head, she probably thinks that's Riz. But you take that, you leave right away, you go to an entirely different continent to wage an unwinnable war. You kill multiple Titans, you lose your entire squad. You then fight an unwinnable battle. You get caught by three nightmares, and then you become a saint after a hellish journey. All that because your autistic girlfriend said something you misunderstood. Wow, that is peak romance.
Dun, 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 dun. Did you get to Antarctica? Yes, I'm starting Antarctica.
All those stories about the devil, they have to be exaggerations.
Oh, I was there, and I can assure you of one thing. The devil came back. The Titan didn't.
Born in battle, no blade has ever found his throat. They call him death, others call him ghost. But one thing
Alright,
is
I just
certain,
got told that
he's not human.
we're having guest hour, so I'll have to rush this. I'm in a doctor's appointment office. Good luck. I was having faith. Yeah. Da, 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 da.
All those stories about the devil, they have to be exaggerations.
Oh, I was there, and I can assure you of one thing. The devil came back. The Titan didn't.
A titan is a creature that saints are supposed to fight, right? The winter beast was a titan, right? That Goliath and winter beast, they were both titans.
All those stories about the devil, they have to be exaggerations.
Oh, I was there, and I can assure you of one thing. The devil came back. The Titan didn't.
Born in battle, no blade has ever found his throat. They call him death, others call him ghost.
That had never
was going to make it happen.
He moves like a whisper through the dark, a shadow without form, a presence without mercy. Those who stand in his way do not stand for long. He does not kill for sport. He does not strike out of anger. His purpose is colder than that, deeper. He exists not to rule, but to remind them of the one truth they have tried to forget. For wherever they run, wherever they hide, he will
Hello,
be
hello.
there.
Works, okay. Uh, when did Sunny fight a saint?
That had never
I
happened
don't
before.
remember it in
But it
detail.
had to happen today.
Why
Something
did
would
he
make it
fight the
happen.
saint? It we have guessed over, so I'll be ending the stream hastily now. Bye bye.